I'm so lucky because today I'm going to present to you an incredible human being who I've met recently. This guy is an incredible chef, and I consider him a biryani master. So today we're going to learn biryani from somebody who's just amazing at it. I recently met my good friend Mak through just kind of a random circumstance. My girlfriend said, "Do you want some Indian food tonight?" I said, "Sure, let's do some takeout." She saw this thread on a local city kind of social media site and said, "Hey, check out the menu here." The menu was mind-blowing. It wasn't just the same old thing. It had a lot of dishes that I was like, who's doing this? This is amazing. So today I'm going to take you behind the scenes into the kitchen of classic biryani in Manchester, New Hampshire. This is incredible, and to find such an unbelievable spot in a place like New Hampshire is mind-blowing to me. We're going to get to Mac, the story. You're going to see us cooking in the kitchen together, and most of all, give it up for this incredible guy. I'm going to link all his social media and all of his website below. Get ready for a heck of a time. Cello.
We are in Manchester, New Hampshire. It's called classic biryani, kebab and curry, but it's usually referred as classic biryani. Our specialties are biryani, kebabs, and halim. That's what is our focus on right now. Been cooking since I was a child with my mom, with my uncles. My uncle, he had this small catering business in our home, so we used to cook out of our home onwards all time, every day, because he used to have these orders for 50 people, 100 people, 150 people. So I've been seeing in that environment for all the time, unless and until I came here and thought to open restaurant for myself. Then I had to go back, recapture that knowledge and get some more skills learned, hands-on skills learned. And then I came back and started this project. Yes, I eat biryani every day, most of the day, but you can't eat biryani every day. But yeah, you will feel that heatness coming out of you. So what I do is first thing is biryani, and second thing is curry and rice.
Biryani is in our blood, okay? Because the reason we came up with this is we couldn't find. We are food lover ourselves. What we cook, we eat that most of the time, every day. And in search of good biryani, we went to New York many times with my wife, and we couldn't find any better biryani. So that's the reason we came up here. And it's a long story that it's been like 6 years, 7 years. I have been searching for biryani every day. Then I started making at home, and many people started liking it, like my friends. And they hang out with us. They said like, this biryani is different and close to Hyderabadi. I know I cannot get close to that thing. I'm working on it. I'm still learning. But my mission is to get that same biryani, what we found in Hyderabad, served here in our Manchester. That's the reason. That's the main focus of this restaurant is biryani. And when we started doing biryani, our customers started liking it, and that keeps pushing us to do more and more. It's considered second most important part of the biryani. So there is no biryani without green chilies, mint, cilantro. So just getting ready with this. So we're gonna do this in 2 portions. One goes in our biryani second part of marination, and one part will go in the water, where it gives the flavor to the rice as well. So we're getting prepared with that. Rice for biryani, we go with, as I said, fine premium quality basmati rice. And so the rice cooked for the biryani, we usually do in 3 stages. In Hyderabad, they do in 2 stages, I guess. So for when we prepare our water for the biryani, for biryani rice, we add a little bit salt here. Little bit salt. I don't measure. I have this sense that when I throw, I know it's enough. Mostly, like, I don't measure all that stuff. It's like my hand, which all goes. So maintain it. We're gonna put our oil, vegetable oil. Now we're gonna throw some dry spices in our biryani water. Okay, so this is my spice bucket. Dry spices, which got like more than 10 spices in there, including cinnamon, bay leaf. As you can see, cinnamon, bay leaves, green cardamom, star anise, cloves. I would go like 4 bay leaves and 4 big chunks cinnamon sticks. What I would do is I would just smack it. It would be a lot easier to get that flavor out of that. And black cardamom, green cardamom, and whole mace, I guess. It's called javitri in India. It's kind of flour. I try to remove maximum water.
And how long do you soak the rice for?
We did like for 40 to 50 minutes, I guess.
And that's your yogurt?
Yes. That's the reason you see the thin yogurt, because it's got blended. We make our homemade yogurt here every time. I do like 25 gallons of yogurt here every week, and that bacteria is from Hyderabad. You can say little bit in there, so we have little bit cooking. It's chicken needs little bit water to cook fast compared to goat, but chicken got water in itself as well.
Right.
Yeah, when chicken react to heat, it releases the water, because that meat moisture, it will release the water, and we don't want much water as well. I have kind of judgment. I need this much, so we had this water, so we're gonna mix a little bit again. So we don't want it too wet. We want little bit thickness in there. Now you see here on the top. Vegetable water here in the rice, and now I'm gonna add little cumin seeds. Black cumin seed called Shahi Ziva in here, so we have that flavor standing in the rice. In Hyderabad, when they do chicken biryani, they don't do with the milk. That's what I got to learn from my mentor and with who I was training with, and from the guy who I got teaching with, my teacher, my guru, my mentor in the cooking. So what I do is I take the same hot boiling water and put little bit saffron in there, so it reacts instantly. Now you see the water becomes little yellowish. Now you see the saffron got its color out, and all that aroma got in there. So we want that saffron flavor to be caught in between the rice and the meat. We don't want that saffron flavor out in the air. That's the reason we keep in the last. All right. Then we'll mix it a little bit.
And how many spices are in there, chef?
Right now, got 9 spices.
Okay.
Yes. Green cardamom, black cardamom, cinnamon sticks, bay leaf, star anise, black cumin seed, cloves, whole javitri called maize.
So what are you looking for right here? At this point, are you looking for the rice to be completely done? Are you looking for it to be 50% done?
No. So what we do is we do the rice in Hyderabad. They do 3 stages, 2 stages. Even I do the 2 stages in rice. Mostly people do 3 stages when they are cooking the big pot, right? The big deg for 100 people, 200 people. This biryani enough for 40 people. So we're gonna do for 2 stages rice. So what I'm looking rice. My trick here is I want 40 to 50% rice in the first layer, and then as we keep going, it will get cooked until 80% top layer. So what I'm looking for here is rice coming out of shell and getting like 1.5 size it was when I put it in. So you can see rice now started bubbling up from the corners. You will see that rice, each piece of rice will start coming up, boiling up single-handedly. So this is about to get ready for our first stage.
And that's where we want the first stage?
First stage, yes. That's where we want the first stage. And what happens here is when it cooks together, it will release little bit water, oil, everything. Because you will see this little bit thick now. When it gets some heat, it will expand, and that get liquidity more, and that cooks our rest of the rice. That's it. That's where the flavor is. That is called masala rice. When people want more spicy, we give that rice. See, this started getting out of the shell. What I'm seeing now is you will see the middle original stage of the rice is this, right? So now you see the middle white part. That's what started expanding. That's what it's pushing out to get bigger and bigger and bigger. We don't want much water. We want a little bit of water to go with it. Now again, this is the important part as well, how you spread it. So get a little bit messier here. I don't worry about it because my focus is on that rice. So you get now. This is the trick.
That just smells amazing. It's aromatics.
Yeah. Now so here you spread that first layer on the top of that this chicken. Now get ready with our second layer. So our first layer done. Right. So this is kind of 70 now. Until I'm done, it's gonna be 80 because we have our slow flame going on here. We don't have much heat coming into the rice pot.
So you really pull the rice at different stages.
Yes.
So it's like stage 1 is like 50% done.
Yes.
Stage 2 is a little bit more, and then now you're on stage 3.
3. But as soon as you keep going, this keeps cooking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It takes time to get the water drained out.
Right.
Throw in the pot. By the time this batch is get cooked. So usually I do with the 2 strainers. Depend on the size of the pot. What I'm doing, I have these in the different sizes.
Right.
When I'm doing the big pot, I have the big come out and big pot of rice. So then every time I keep checking what's the situation here. So we don't want it overcooked. So almost done here, rice all coming. I leave little space in the pot. We don't want all full. You know what I mean? We want that steam to be running around. We want that heatness and the steam to run around a little bit. So we don't want that fully covered. We have at least an inch space in it. Indian would be,
And that's called birria, right?
yeah, barista.
A barista?
Yes, barista. They call barista in Hyderabad, and I don't know what they call in other states.
Yeah, I don't know the Tamil for it.
Yeah, but this is how we look. Right. But what I realized, all that dry spices, I just throw in the middle.
So I see you're foiling it. And now a lot of Dum style will use dough. What's the difference between the foil and the dough for you?
Yes, there is a difference. So when I cook like that pot for 100 people, I do that dough. This pot, they don't dough here. They do the cloth, cotton cloth.
Yep.
I used to do that cotton cloth, but it's getting smellier. So I try to remove that from that process.
Right.
And I found myself here in this kitchen benefited a lot with the foil. And the reason they do dough, because when they're cooking in the big size, guys, like the big you see outside here, the big pot, the reason they do is they want that steam to be captured totally. They want that steam to be captured in middle of that thing, so that steam gets it's no way out. It gets circulated into the rice. The steam comes out from the bottom, comes out through the rice. It touches the rice. Now your rice got flavor in there. And then it's come in that middle space where you have a little bit space, and there is no way coming out. Then it get turned back, then going back to the rice, then coming up again. And when there's a lot of pressure in there, it breaks that bond on the top cover. When you see the steam coming out, running out to the biryani with the high speed. Put on the top, got some weight, and I make sure I seal all these sides so no steam and nothing coming out of it. When you serve the biryani, you want each single rice to be separated, to be unique, like to be independent. That's what I say.
So Hyderabadi style, I didn't see any nuts, I didn't see any raisins, anything like that. Is that more northern kind of Punjab style?
Yes, exactly. We in Hyderabad, they have different name for that biryani. That's called Sufiani biryani, right? That's the one style of biryani we do in Hyderabad. But original style is the way it's been done here, and that's mostly we have different stages of different state has their own biryani, and my country India, they got like 29 wonderful states over there. High flame on 5 to 6 minutes and 20 minutes on low flame. That's how I do on this pot. It depends on the size of the pot as well. When I'm doing with this, we have like 3 different sizes of the pots here: small, medium, and large. So this is medium size. So for this pot, I figured out on this stove, I figured out 5 minutes high and 20 minutes low. That's good to go.
That's your biryani checking spoon?
Yes.
It's like a large palta, right?
Yeah. And so I like the smell when I open the foil.
Yeah.
That huge steam comes out to my face. I'm addicted to that smell right now. And
If only we could put that in a candle, right?
Candle, exactly. Now you see this. So how you check biryani is you pick up one corner of the pot and put the spoon all the way down. Slide little bit. You see there's no water in it. It should be brown, spicy. Then you take out that area on the top. You see this thing. So what I do is check the rice. This is the spicy masala rice. I see this. You see that's the magic. So that's how I check. See this, every piece of rice is getting uniquely distributed, all independent, and there is no little bit spiciness, richness, aromatic flavor in the rice right here. And when I see this spoon, there is no water here, and all brownish ghee flavor in it. I know biryani is ready. Then I put it back again on the same pan. Then it's ready to serve. You excited about this?
The smell.
Yes.
The smell is the greatest smell
Now
in the entire world.
Yeah, whole kitchen is smelling biryani right now. Yeah. It's kind of one order of chicken biryani.
One order of chicken biryani is
Yeah.
all
Yes.
that.
I think it's more than enough for one guy like me.
Yes. I'm a big guy. That's more than enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna be sharing this, but usually this is kind of one order. When somebody orders one chicken biryani, remember we have mild, medium, spicy. So this is the thing. When they order spicy, right? We add remember we had 3 layers of rice.
Yep.
So the bottom layer gonna be the more masala rice. So when someone has requested us, hey, we need more masala rice, we have that option too. We have double masala, double meat option as well when they do with the biryani. So.
And true Hyderabadi biryani always comes with mirchi ka salan. So guess what we're gonna have? We're gonna have some wonderful mirchi ka salan, which is an incredible accompaniment to this. Obviously raita as well, but the thing to notice here is how every grain is perfect. Look at that. So being in the kitchen with Chef has been amazing. I have learned so much today. His passion for biryani is outstanding. He wouldn't admit this, but he's a biryani master. So to have somebody like that teach you and work with you, and I don't even know what to say.
Making biryani.
Yep. So part 1, making biryani.
Serving biryani, the guy who makes the portion.
So there's like a serving.
Cutting master.
Is he like a masala master? Like
Masala or distribution master.
Okay, distribution master.
Yeah, I would
Cool.
say for our audience understanding.
Makes sense.
Yes.
What's
yeah.
the name for it? Is there a name for that?
Cut master?
Cut master.
In Hyderabad, we call cut master.
Cut master.
Yes,
See?
and
I
they're
learned
gonna
so
be
much.
the final guy in the chain, gonna be server.
Okay.
So this is how they serve biryani in Hyderabad. When you go order biryani in Shadab or any famous restaurant, Paradise,
Yeah.
you go there, they're gonna be serving you. So the guy who will serve you, and let me have the pleasure serving you to my
What an
best
honor.
friend Keith. So this is how you do it. You get the spoon, you get the thick meat out first,
Okay.
then you put the rice right here.
Oh,
Masala rice, top rice all together with that biryani.
and the color. Oh, every grain is literally perfect in this.
Yeah,
And like
salan ready for you. So
look at that. Every grain. Just stunning and perfect.
so when I throw the rice here,
And like it all separates easy.
yes. See that this is what I was talking about. My rice. So when I do quality check or something like that,
Yep.
I take few bunch of rice to check the length. This is how fully cooked basmati rice, full shape, an inch, almost an inch.
Yep.
Will reach to the inch. That's the
Perfect texture.
Yeah, texture and the quality for the premium basmati rice. What we use here for the biryani.
And of course,
Mirchi
mirchi ka salan.
Yeah.
And that just adds this whole other dimension. It's like peanut. It's like it has all these wonderful coconut.
Sesame seed.
Yep, clearly mirchi.
Exactly that jalapenos, that Indian version of jalapenos.
Yep.
Goes into there, and it's a lot of cooking that. So you're gonna roast that first, and then blend it and make it.
The thing that's there's so many amazing things about biryani. One of which is just the aroma. It's just the best. Here we go. Wow.
Please don't go with me. Just give it a little try. If you come here, hey, I want to have sample biryani. Welcome to have that.
I challenge anyone to find a better biryani in 150 miles. Bare minimum. Easy. Like, the fried onion. It's perfect.
Yep.
So, being somebody who he obsesses of biryani.
Exactly.
Do you dream about biryani?
Well, the reason I never had biryani for the longest, I never had for 9 months.
Whew.
I was deployed, so
Oh,
never had. When I came back and had the first biryani, I was just eating like this. See,
yep. He's praising the biryani. He lifted the biryani.
and I was touching to my eyes.
Yeah.
My God, my luckiest day after a year. I was eating in that way. That's what I was craving for biryani.
Yeah.
See, in Hyderabad, right, where we grew up, Hyderabad is a city in South India, southern India. So my mom used to cook biryani every weekend. So we used to wait that day.
Yep.
Wait for that weekend. We got to eat biryani. When we are lucky, we used to have a couple times a week. Because when you come by some festivals or some sort of special day
Yep.
or holiday, or we used to have this because it was a lot of process involved.
Yeah.
We can't have daily.
Absolutely.
Yes. Wow. So that's God. I think that's point got biryani deep into my vein
Yeah. So good.
because I used to help my mom washing meat for her
Yep.
and cutting spices for her, helping her making biryani. And, yeah.
This is really that good. It's funny, I said to him when I walked in, I was like, I am a biryani snob because I feel like a lot of people just think biryani is like palau. It's just they throw it in there with a couple of spices. It is a process. It's a lot of work to do something this beautiful. So when you get to appreciate something this good, now I got to make him biryani, and that's nerve-wracking.
Wow. When you see that yogurt cooks with all spices.
Every grain is just perfect.
Yeah.
Every grain is perfect. The chicken, you literally look at this, one hand. I just pulled this off. It just falls right off. It's 100% perfect.
It was raw chicken when we started. Not cooked, not touched.
Look at this, just pulling this off like it's nothing.
It's totally been cooked on dum.
Yep. All that steam. And it's because, you were saying, that steam comes up, hits the pan, goes back in.
Yep.
It's, not saying this because you're my friend, but this is one of the best biryanis I've ever had.
Thank you.
You can taste the love and the passion that's put into this. You cannot get this at just any restaurant. I'll tell you that. You need to win every award, my friend.
To learn.
We all are.
I'm not there yet because the biryanis I had in my so we had this 1,000 people dinner in my sister's wedding. I was with my guru who was cooking biryani, so I was with him all the time. And on that day, the biryani he made it, believe me, kid, I never had that kind of biryani in my life. Biryani for 1,000 people.
That's crazy.
Same batch. And just go one by one part by one part. We have 20 parts. And me and my guru, we were focused only on the biryani. Right. We have other crew members who has focused on other stuff. Because the mission on that day was the biryani.
Right.
And those 1,000 people came to us in the kitchen and they said, what you did. We were nervous. What happened?
Right.
They said, you did something out of that. That night it came into the newspaper, that biryani.
Really?
Yes, the biryani talks and the feedbacks. And after that wedding, he got mostly he got 100 more weddings for that biryani. Only for biryani.
Only for biryani.
Yes, my group is focused for biryani.
coolest story ever. Like, this is biryani. Like, food is so much more than just something that we put in our mouth to nourish us.
Yeah.
Food is like, it's like these ghosts that we tell stories from.
Yeah, exactly.
It's moments like these where you try to replicate that thing that your mother or your mommy made, and like, and this
From
is
that
a
day,
memory.
I am behind that biryani from that point on.
Yep.
And we did a lot of other weddings and caterings in the Hyderabad with the guru.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he got that day. It was my sister's wedding, or I don't know. But
Divine.
yes,
It's just divine.
We were so involved in that that batch of biryani. Even all people they wanted to go. In Indian guests, they never requested to go. It's very hard to have guest request. Hey,
Right.
can we have something to go? The same only we have 28 other menu items.
Yeah. And they wanted the biryani.
Biryani. Wow.
It's
Because
yeah.
people came with the carry bag. Hey, we want something to go because we want to have this tomorrow. That was the feedback.
That's how I feel about this biryani.
I was behind with him all the time. I just went out to use bathroom that day. That's all.
Yep.
But other than that, I was stuck to that part.
And like, as a chef, like, those are the moments that we always try to chase now.
Yes,
we try to replicate
that's
that.
the thing I'm chasing from that day on. That's why I had the same Handi's deg ordered and imported here. The same way the fried onions, the same way the spices, even that roasting process of the spices.
This is insane.
Thank you. Yeah, but this is not the best. This is not the best.
That's not the best. It is, without a doubt, one of the best biryanis I've ever had.
Thank you. We had fights for
Can't
biryani as well. We had fights for biryani.
Yep.
Yep.
I can't stop eating this even though I'm full.
I'm already full. I don't know if I can work today or not.
I know.
I'm so happy that you came and we are doing this together.
I'm happy. I love learning, and I have so much to learn,
so
my
much
friend.
happy that we are sharing our thoughts and our experiences.
Same.
And believe me, this guy has a lot more passion about Indian food rather than me, because he started.
It's amazing.
No, because I was born with that cooking family, right?
Yeah.
That's a different thing. But he came, he looked into himself, find out that he is doing this for passion.
Thanks, man.
And that's the thing I really liked about it. That's the only thing connects us, I think.
Yeah.
Passion for this food.
Passion. Yeah.
That's the only connection we have.
And we are like, and the best part is like we both just want to get better.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time.
Yes.
Like we're always just going to be students.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Hopefully, when we're 100, we can make a biryani that we go.
Yes. I'm happy to do with that.
Yeah, same. This is incredible, and I am full, but I cannot stop. So I'm going to take some of this to go.
Yeah, absolutely. No
Chef,
problem at all.
this is the best. I don't even know what to say. This is such a good day.
Thank you. Me too, man. After opening this, it's been a year we opened. Yeah. I always had this idea, and you guys can go on Google, check my latest photos. I post every day what I'm making.
Yep.
I try to do videos as well, but due to this confined tight schedule, because I have to focus on cooking. One time I had my phone drop in the sauce while taking pictures.
Life of a chef, right?
Yeah, in the rice water.
Ah.
Oh yes. So yeah. Now I can order some gadgets where I can have some.
And I'm going to help him always. You're
Yes,
going to see a lot more of him on the channel.
Yeah.
And as I learn more, and I want to go, like, we're going to learn together.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn from him as well. Because yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you very much.
Thank you for getting here. And remember how we met? So ask him how we ordered and how I got to know.
So
I used to follow him before he even know us.
It's crazy.
Because I used to watch his all videos on YouTube. The world is so small. See?
Yeah. It's so
Somehow he got to know. He gonna explain.
we lived in the same town, Manchester, New Hampshire. My girlfriend was like, "Hey, I saw this really good review for an Indian restaurant." I looked at the menu and I was like, "This is different. Like, it's not the same old thing."
Yeah.
That night I ordered, walked in, he's like, "Your teeth," and I was like, "Uh-oh." He's like, "I watch your videos," and after that, I was like, "This guy is awesome." He gave me a ton of food, and I tried to pay, but he was like, "No, no, no, no." Then I came back like 2 days later and bought a ton and made sure to pay. But
Students don't charge from the teacher.
oh no, vice versa, right? You were the teacher guru.
No.
No, we learned together, but I cannot say enough. Like, I've been all over this country eating Indian food, and I am dead serious when I say this is some of the best Indian food I've had. And it goes beyond Indian food too. The inspiration from a ton of food from the subcontinent. This chef is doing amazing things. You should fly here to eat this biryani, and I'm not kidding. I'm serious. It's that good.
But we've always tried to use the best ingredients, and that's the thing.
Well,
And do the best from my end to have this output come out
yeah,
as a biryani.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be seeing a lot more of both of us.
Yes.
And
Definitely.
thank you guys for watching. And more than anything, follow him, because he is the man and he is the talented one here. I'm just a vessel for that. I mean
Please go on Classic Biryani page on Google. You go to the photos, select the latest photos option. We try to revise menu every 6 months.
Yep.
And every Sunday we put specials like mandi biryani and chicken mandi and halim and other appetizers and stuff like that. Like pani puri gonna be live serving and stuff like that. You will have that Bandi style pani puri when you come in here. Yeah.
So there's a ton of food.
Yes. And
a great
same,
cook.
as I said, our focus will be on biryani, halim, and kebabs. That is what my lifeline is right now.
Yep.
Yeah, to get the best on the plate for you guys. And if you have any big orders or something, let me know prior so I can plan ahead.
Right.
So like now I have 15 trays biryani and 15 trays halim.
No big deal.
Yeah. If I get time to plan, I can easily execute. Yes.
Well, you'll see me here all the time
Yeah.
because their food is amazing, and most of all, chef is amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
So thank you, my friend.
We're gonna be collaborating.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.